What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Four Line. This is episode number 33. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode. But my name is CJ, and I'm joined by...
It is your amigo Braden. What is up, people? Man, the Yankees are rolling.
The Yankees are on fire right now. We're having fun for the first time all season. This is real good times out here, so we're having a great time. We were at the game against the Red Sox. That was fun. We'll get into that in a little bit. We had quite the day out in the Bronx, but we are having fun again. The Yankees are good. We're 20 games over 500 now, and you look back. When was this? Like back in the All-Star break when we were like,
oh my God,
we were 41-41. We were just hovering over the 500 mark, and we finally just broke that, and we're now 20 games over, and we are fighting for the division. We knocked off the Red Sox. Boston sucks, and we are rolling. We're coming for the Rays. We're coming for the division, but we'll get into that in a moment. But Brandon, what do we always start? We always start with the fit of the day.
My favorite little snippet of the episode's fit of the day. So today we got on the Hat Club cookies and cream. We got the pre-order pin, and then we got the Zay got brims and WYD Johnny pin, the Hat Club pin with the pink brim. Simple. And then I want to give a quick shout out to my cousin Mia. This is her brand right here, A Kiddo Apparel. That's the Instagram. It's A Kiddo Apparel. Go check out some merch on there real quick. And CJ, what do we got on today?
Today we got on the Gio Urshela jersey. This is one of my favorite shirts. And the hat. You guys never saw this one yet. 75th World Series with
the Yodi.
You see the Kool-Aid man.
Yankee you got the Yodi
World Series. Yep, the Yodi, and we got the Spider-Man pin in the front. This is a Hat Club hat. This is one of my favorite hats. I love this hat. And yeah, so that's with the infrared brim. Obviously, I forgot the brim, but that is my fit of the day. We got the Four Line website coming out real soon. I was a little delayed because I was on vacation, but that will come out this week. I was on vacation, so I didn't have much time to work on that.
Me too, people. Soon. I took a little trip to Philly. Not gonna lie, got myself some cheesesteaks. The Phillies weren't even playing, so I couldn't go see a game. But you know,
oh man,
I got some gym steaks.
Hey man,
yep.
Philly cheesesteaks. I never been to Philly and had a cheesesteak yet, but it's on my bucket list.
It's amazing. You got to go to gyms. If anybody, the viewers, go to Philly, go to Gym Steaks. They got the best Philly cheesesteaks.
I love Philly cheesesteaks in general, but I need to try an authentic Philadelphia cheesesteak. That's on my bucket list for sure. But anyway, let's get into our news of the day. So the Yankees are rolling right now.
Yes.
Rolling on fire. 9 wins in a row. The brooms are out. We took the 2 out of 3, the Field of Dreams game. That was a heartbreaking end. That was absolutely gut-wrenching where the Yankees take the lead. Zach Britton comes and blows it, but that's old news. The Yankees took 2 out of 3, which is all I care about. Then we go on. We sweep the Red Sox. We were in attendance for that game, but we'll get into that once we finish the news. We were in attendance for one of the doubleheader games, the afternoon game. That was awesome. Yankees bring out the brooms against Boston, and then we go in and technically, we sweep the Twins. I mean, today's game got canceled due to the hurricane, which is not really affecting us in Staten Island too often, but hopefully everyone stays safe and through the hurricane. But
of course.
Anthony Rizzo and Joey Gallo. Oh, and not Joey Gallo. Gary Sanchez. I always get Rizzo, Gallo, Italians, because I'm Italian. I always
Mr. Gallo.
Mr. Gallo. I always put him in the same sentence. So Rizzo and Gary Sanchez. I read Gary as Gallo. Obviously returned from COVID. We saw Gary Sanchez play at the game we went to. That was his first game back.
First game, and everybody was excited to see my boy running out the dugout to go into the bullpen and have a little catch with Monty. Great to have these guys back from COVID. They really recovered fast. Kind of a little bummed out we weren't able to see Rizzo against the Red Sox.
I'm a little sad.
But you know, we and CJ already got tickets to Orioles and the Blue Jays game September 5th and 6th. We will be there again. 2 vlogs back to back coming up.
Back to back, baby.
We're gonna be living at Yankee Stadium for a little bit, so
yeah,
we will get to see a lot of Rizzo, a lot of Gallo.
Section 203, September 5th and 6th.
You
Come
know,
out, come say hi, come.
we do not sit
Good
anywhere
times in the
else.
Bronx.
We do not
Except for
sit anywhere else besides 203. Everybody knows us, so make sure you guys pull up.
Make sure you guys come out, come say hi. We'll be filming the vlogs. Obviously, it was a great time. The last time we were out there against the Red
Oh,
Sox,
yeah.
that was absolutely fantastic. We made a bunch of new friends. It was just a great time all around. But in some other MLB news, Miguel Cabrera hit 500 home runs. So congratulations to him. That happened earlier this afternoon. We're filming this on Sunday, so good for him. Fernando Tatis is now an outfielder. We didn't speak about that last time.
That's crazy.
Shortstop, he's now playing right field for the San Diego Padres. So that's something.
And
Luis Severino has
real quick,
as you were saying.
Real quick, I want to touch on that Fernando Tatis situation. That opens up a lot of more trading gaps for the Padres later on this season. Who knows? Maybe they might be in a deal with the Yankees so that way they could get Glaber or something at shortstop. I don't know. I don't judge, but I would love to ship Glaber out there for something nice in return. So, that really opens up a nice gap for the Padres as a trading. Because they're definitely going to be looking for a shortstop now that Tatis is in the outfield, so they could have more of a stacked lineup. They did get Adam Frazier from the Pirates.
Yeah, they did. So with the Padres right now, I mean, I'm not a big Padres fan, but what I think they did was they have Machado at third. They probably moved Cronenworth over to short, and they put Adam Frazier at second, and then Fernando in right. I think that's what they did. I'm not too sure, but I have to watch some Padres games to get a hold of that. I was watching some baseball last night, and I was having a ball watching the funeral of the Boston Red Sox. 10-1 loss to the Texas Rangers. Give it up for the Texas Rangers.
Congrats.
Look at that. Give it up for the Texas Rangers. Absolutely destroying the Red Sox. That was fun to watch. You see, it's like two polar opposites of teams. Like, you had the Yankees like earlier in the season where it was gloomy. Like the stadium, it felt like a very gloomy atmosphere. I mean, no one was really excited. Everyone was booing the Yankees. Well, now you look at Fenway, and it's raining there last night. Everyone's booing the Red Sox. The Texas Rangers are having fun. Oh man, it was awesome. I had a great time watching that. I was laughing my rear end off watching that. So I was having fun.
And sadly, I was stuck. I was sadly stuck watching the Baltimore Orioles game.
Oh boy.
Because I stood in a hotel in Pennsylvania, and that's all they had was MASN Network, whatever the hell it was. I couldn't even watch the Yankees game because I got logged out of my Yes account.
Oh no.
So I was stuck watching the Baltimore Orioles game, and I turned it off like the third inning because I was bored out of my mind. So yeah.
The Orioles are not the most fun to watch. When I was in North Carolina, which I mentioned in the last episode, I was on quite a huge vacation. We had some of my friends come down to Disney. We were hanging out, and then we went to North Carolina with my family. And in North Carolina, I'm sitting at the restaurant. Like, we went out to dinner. The Yankees were on national TV 2 out of the 3 days I was there. Fortunately, I mean, they played the Field of Dreams game on Fox, and you had it on TBS on Sunday. So what I was doing was I was in this restaurant, and they had the Red Sox and the Orioles on. So I was like, what a random game to be on in North Carolina. Like, who the hell wants to watch that? And then, or maybe the owner of the restaurant likes the Red Sox or something. I don't know. But the next day, I had to get the game on my laptop. So what I did was I had a split screen. I had the Yankees versus White Sox on one half. And you guys know I'm a Jets fan. So I had the Jets preseason game on the other half. Brandon's a Giants fan. The Jets beat the Giants, but it's preseason. It doesn't matter.
Listen, I'll say one thing. Football and baseball are completely different. I only root for the Giants because my family is like big Giants fans. Like, my little brother's a big Giants fan. So is my dad. But football is not really my main sport. Like, I don't really. Yeah. I watch football, but I'm not like a diehard Giants fan. You know, I'm a Yankees rider. Baseball has always been my favorite sport. So can't roast me on the Giants, but if I had to root for the team, it'd be a Giants. But
yeah, if you guys know me, I'm a big sports guy. You see on Twitter, if you follow me, Devils, we got the Knicks, Devils, Jets, Yankees. But most of my following and most of my interest is towards the Yankees. Like, if I had let's say I had to, if someone gave me an option of, okay, what game's on? Let's say what game's on. If I had to watch the Yankees or the Jets, I'd pick the Yankees. If I had to watch the Yankees or the Devils, I'd pick the Yankees. Like the Yankees are my actually in the when the Knicks were in the playoffs, I watched the Knicks because it was playoff basketball. But the Yankees are obviously my number one team. You just look in the background, you see the overwhelming amount of Yankee stuff compared to my Devils and Jets stuff. So big Yankee guy, obviously. We're huge Yankees fans. But anyway, back to the news. Luis Severino has no structural damage after getting hurt again, warming up for a rehab start last week. But that's somewhat good news that he has no damage. I wouldn't bank on seeing him in 2021. Brandon, what do you think about this? I wouldn't bank on seeing him.
I was getting really excited to see Severino. Honestly, he would have been part of the roster by the time that we would have went to the game in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He would have been on the roster. He would have probably already had his first start. But I feel like Severino hasn't been the same. I feel like he's made of glass at this point. Not becoming reliable as a starter, and it's kind of worrying me because we do have a lot of great talent, such as Luis Gil. Nestor Cortez has been starting a couple games. Nasty Nestor. But but yeah, I think Severino really needs to get his act together because it's not looking good for him at this point.
Severino has a ton of talent, and I love the guy. It's just heartbreaking to see he gets so many injuries. It hurts to see. I hope he recovers from this minor setback, and hopefully we can see him this year. Because I remember everyone was like, "Oh, once Severino comes back, we got the stealth power rotation of Severino, Taillon, who's looked fantastic as of late. Kluber was coming back, Garrett Cole, obviously, so." The Yankees, everyone was like, oh, yeah, Luis Severino is the final piece the rotation needs. All right, but Luis Severino's hurt now, but who do we have filling in? Who's doing a great job? Luis Gil, who has given up 0 runs in 3 starts. Give it up for Luis Gil. We love that.
I love that, man, Luis Gil. I would love to see him stay. I think at this point we send Michael King down because they keep sending Luis Gil down but bringing him back up to start the games. But I think Luis Gil needs to stay on this team. He's a really good pitcher. Really big fan of him. I'd rather see him over Michael King. And I would like to see Nestor Cortez more as like a closer. I feel like he'd be really good as a closer. And putting Luis Gil as a starting pitcher.
Yeah, see, like I like Nestor, like coming out to start games. Like I'm a big fan of that. Like, but I'm a little concerned because Nestor was our secret weapon, if you think about it. And I feel like if we parade him out there every 5th day to go start, that it's kind of like exposing our secret weapon of Nestor. So I feel like he's better out of the bullpen, but I love him as a starter. I mean, we love Nestor. Yeah. I ordered a Cortez jersey the other day. It was the best purchase of my life. No question. I love Nestor Cortez. But I think that was a good move to give him some starting opportunity because he's been great. Like starting, I mean, he's been fantastic. He shut down the White Sox in their own stadium, which is one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, he was shutting down guys like Tim Anderson, Jose Abreu. He looked brilliant that day. But the thing is, Cortez, he isn't like, as people say, Cortez is a great pitcher, but he's in the wrong era. Like Nestor Cortez, put Nestor Cortez in like the 80s or 90s, and he'd be fantastic. Because he isn't a high velo guy like most of these pitchers are nowadays. He's a guy who he doesn't fool you with velo, but he fools you with deception and timing. Like he does like that weird leg kick and he spins around, he throws sidearm, he changes his release point. That's what he does. He just fools people. I mean, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, but he's able to fool people. And that's why he's succeeded so well this season. And Nestor
Real
Cortez,
quick,
I love you. You're the GOAT.
Nestor Cortez, I love you. But I love this lighter too. It's an electric lighter.
Oh, that is quite interesting. An electric lighter.
So for my candles.
We got the electric lighter.
The electric lighter.
The electric lighter for the candles. So we love Nestor Cortez. We love electric lighters, obviously. But what we don't love is that Domingo Germán is still on the IL. That is
my God, this man.
Domingo Germán on the IL. It is what it is.
Our pitching staff cannot stay pretty much like right now. Pretty much healthy. They can't stay healthy. They're made of glass. And Also, we still got Glaber and Gio Urshela on the IL, so a bunch of people on the IL.
And
I'd
the
like to
Yankees have
see my
still
Yankees
won
back.
9 games in a row.
Yup.
The Yankees have still won. I find it hilarious how you got Red Sox fans coming after me on Twitter like, oh, it's all luck. How is it all luck when all of our good players, most of our good players
Aren't even
IL?
there.
I think it's just gritty play, and they're beating good teams. I mean, you take 2 out of 3 over the White Sox. You sweep the Red Sox, who are coming after you for the division. I mean, those are solid teams. I mean, we might be facing the White Sox in the playoffs, God forbid. So the Yankees are putting together great stretches of baseball, and people are getting pressed over it. And all I have to say is, we don't care. We don't care. The Yankees are here to stay. The Yankees are here to win, and the Yankees are here to stay. The Yankees are officially back. I don't know who the hell needed to hear this, but if you've been living under a rock, the Yankees are back, and I hope you people are aware of that, because the Yankees are coming after your favorite team next. So Tampa Bay, you're next on the list. We're coming after you next. You're next, Tampa. You're next.
I just find it crazy how we were so low in the division, and then all of a sudden Yankees are first place for the wild card, and we're coming for first place in division, baby. You already know.
Bro, you could go back to some of our older videos, and you see we were very negative about the Yankees.
Oh my God.
It was hard to keep optimism for a while, but look at them now. I mean, they're coming out here and they're playing very, very good baseball. I mean, the pitching and the offense is perfectly in sync right now. The offense looks great. The pitching looks amazing. So when you have both of those working together, I mean, the bullpen's been a bit of an issue, but we'll discuss that later. But boom, you got a good-looking team right here. But Brandon, what were you saying?
I was just saying how crazy the Yankees came up on and how bad. Well, this division was so hyped up in the beginning of the season, and everybody thought this division was going to be the best and hardest to beat in baseball. The NL East is the biggest bust of the 2021 season.
God. The NL East is awful. I
don't think
I've ever seen a worse division in my life. You have the Atlanta Braves have pulled away. They're 5 games ahead right now, but the Mets have fallen off a cliff, and good for them. Also, to you Mets fans, I wonder what you guys have to say right now, coming after us back in the early months of the season. Oh, the Mets are winning the World Series. Oh, miracle Mets.
Idiots.
The Mets run New York is my favorite saying of all time. What are you running? Last place? I mean, god damn. I mean, the Mets are terrible. They get
where they're running?
And Lindor, and everyone's like, ooh, Yankee.
You know where they're running?
No, you don't.
They are running to the McDonald's across the street outside Yankee Stadium to go get a freaking job. Because they're going to be out of one.
The only thing the Mets are doing is running across the street to Yankee Stadium, to McDonald's at Yankee Stadium to get jobs, and the Mets are also running themselves out of playoff contention, which is also fantastic to see.
And you know where Steve Cohen's running? Into a wall, because he is retarded for buying the Mets and investing all this money into the Mets for them to be completely garbage.
Bro, Steve Cohen's been going off on Twitter recently. He was like, I don't know how these guys are so bad. I don't know how these guys can't hit. Bro, it's your team. I mean, you want them to succeed? Go spend your dough, because then they'll succeed. But the Mets are falling off a cliff. The Mets fans are mad. People are upset. I love to see it, because it's 2 total different scenarios where the Mets were on top the first half of the year. And after that Subway Series, I was like, God damn, it's tough to be a Yankee fan. And the Mets fans parading all over the place. But now you look of how the times change. I'm going to quote The Office real quick, my favorite TV show, how the turntables, as Michael Scott used to say. Because look at this. Look at this. The Yankees are now number 1 in the city, and they're coming for their division, while the Mets have fallen behind yet again in classic Mets fashion. So, Subway Series, September 10th, 11th, and 12th. The Yankees are sweeping all 3. I'm calling it right now. Brooms at Citi Field. We might make it out for one of those games. We're hoping to get to one of them.
Fingers crossed.
enemy territory, Yankee invasion. Hope to see you guys there. But anyway, Corey Kluber threw 3 innings the other day for the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, allowing 3 runs on 2 hits. Not horrible, I guess. Anthony Volpe is now the Yankees' top prospect. He's a shortstop. He's playing in Hudson Valley right now, and he's 15th ranked on the MLB pipeline, while Jason Dominguez is ranked 17th on the MLB pipeline. So the Yankees have a lot of young talent. And as I was saying, we were talking about this earlier, I don't think the Yankees should go out and sign a shortstop
No.
this offseason, because you got a guy like Volpe coming up. I feel like you ride out Glaber for another year.
Yep. And you got Velasquez right there.
Exactly. Yeah. Velasquez has been a blessing. I mean, this guy's been
Love
awesome.
him.
I think I honestly think he has a ton of talent. I feel like he just never got the right opportunity to show his talent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen.
home.
I'm going to say something that's really controversial right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Tyler Wade sucked in the beginning of the season. He sucks every season. But now that they have all these other infielders, they signed Rougned Odor. Now they brought up Velasquez. Tyler Wade is being really pressured pretty much to keep his position and to keep his job on the Yankees. I mean,
Yep.
I think that's why Tyler Wade is finally producing when it comes to hitting and fielding. But I only think it's because he is being pressured by Velasquez being there, Odor being there, knowing that his job could be taken over in a second. I think that's the reason why. I think it's the reason why Tyler Wade's been doing so good. And once he realizes that, all right, he's there to stay, like that Tyler Wade's there to stay, then that's when he's going to suck again. And then that's when you get rid of him, you bring Velasquez back, and have Velasquez as a backup taking Tyler Wade's spot.
I agree. And I think Tyler Wade, he just has a chip on his shoulder right now because he sees that they bring up a guy like Velasquez who maybe might try and replace Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade's spot on the roster. So
Velasquez is fast too.
Congrats to you right now, man. Yeah, Tyler Wade, hats off to you, dude. You've been finally playing well. I mean, we are known Tyler Wade critics. You guys have, if you go back to the older videos, you see us ripping Tyler Wade. In some,
I hate chanting his name. I hate chanting his name at roll call. I hate it.
See, I don't like Tyler Wade. I don't like him that much, but he's actually proved himself. Well, he's pretty slowly proving himself, and I like that's something you like to see because I love everybody on the Yankees except for Nick Nelson and Brooks Kriske and all those.
And Michael King. Don't even get me started with Michael King and Nick Nelson. I want to see them go.
No.
When they're starting these freaking Mars trips, can we send them both first?
Now, and Andrew Heaney. I sent Andrew Heaney on that.
Oh, my God.
Zach Britton, goodbye.
Send them on the rocket ship to Mars and leave them there.
Yo, Jeff Bezos, where are you at, bro? You need some more astronauts? We got Nick Nelson, Brooks Kriske, Andrew Heaney. Who else we got? We got a bunch of guys there for you. But anyway, Tyler Wade, congratulations for actually performing well. Andrew Velasquez, the Bronx kid. This is such a great story. I mean, he hit his first career home run the other day at Yankee Stadium. They showed his family was there. His family's reaction was awesome. They were going crazy. You love to see it. I mean, you love to see a kid from the Bronx, like a homegrown talent. Like, well, I wouldn't say homegrown, but a guy who grew up rooting for the Yankees, who grew up going to Yankee Stadium, who grew up wanting to play for the Yankees. And here he is making the most of his opportunity. And at the game we went to, he had that big 2-run single. You love to see him succeed, man. I'm having a great time watching this story unfold because it's awesome. It's awesome. He's such a easy guy to root for because he's from the Bronx and he always has a smile on his face. He looks like he's having a great time out there.
Yep, he is a great player, and I really enjoy him. I think Tyler Wade better be careful because he's coming for your spot.
Yep. Yeah, Word. I'm very happy that Velasquez is getting an opportunity to show what.
And let me real quick.
Oh yeah,
real quick. I would like to talk about Luke Voit, and the whole Luke Voit Rizzo situation, because this will probably be the last topic we talk about. But so I'm really enjoying us having Luke Voit and Rizzo, because we all know when we signed Rizzo that Rizzo goes through slumps sometimes in his career. Throughout the seasons, he always goes through little slumps. That's why you got Luke Voigt there that can play the field also, and DH. So now with the healthy lineup, the Yankees are going to be dangerous because now we could put Giancarlo in left field. We got Gallo in center, Judge in right, Urshela at third, Glaber at short, LeMahieu at second, Rizzo at first, Gary at catcher, and Luke Voigt at DH. Now,
That's an absolute.
I don't know about
Death
you,
Star lineup.
but that lineup looks pretty scary. And also, you could maneuver Rugi with Odor. With freaking Urshela and Torres.
And Velasquez.
And Velasquez too.
Velasquez in the mix too. But the thing is, that's the Death Star lineup. And that you bring that lineup into the postseason and it's over. It's over. As Damian Lillard said, it's over. The Yankees would come for the damn World Series with that lineup because that lineup's scary as hell. How do you maneuver through that lineup? Because there's finally balance in the Yankees lineup. You got the lefties in Gallo and Rizzo. You start off the lineup, you put a righty LeMahieu, righty lefty. You have how do you maneuver through that top four? And especially with power guys like Aaron Judge and Joey Gallo, and you got proven hitters like Anthony Rizzo. That's a dangerous lineup. And then you go into Yankee Stadium in the playoffs and you face that with a packed stadium on you, like going after you as an opposing pitcher.
Deadly.
You're done. You're
also
absolutely finished.
Speaking of Odor, let's talk about that time called home run.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Man's called time, and the pitcher threw the ball. Angel Hernandez gave him the time, and he just hits a home run into the home bullpen. And Boone comes out, tries to fight it, but can't really fight it because he called time. So
yeah,
I mean,
bro, I was on the phone to my grandma during that, and I was watching on my laptop, and I'm like, what just happened? And my grandma's like, what happened? And I'm like, Rougned Odor called time, but he hit a home run. So I'm like, what just happened? You see everyone in the Yankee dugout like, what's going on? I was confused. I was like, what the hell is happening here? But turns out it wasn't a home run, but it's fine because the Yankees won. But anyway, let's talk about our experience at Yankee Stadium.
Oh my God.
Also, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we made a vlog. I highly recommend checking it out. That's probably our best vlog on the channel.
That was my favorite vlog to film.
Loud, jumping. Oh, that was my favorite too. That was so much fun. But anyway, Brandon, you want to start this off? What do we got?
Yeah,
experience in the stadium.
That experience was amazing. I mean, we got a bunch of pictures, a bunch of memories from that game. We all had fun shopping around Yankee Stadium. We got to walk around old Yankee Stadium for a little bit, visit some sacred grounds.
Yes,
what else? We also what's it called? We had an amazing time in the bleachers. Just gonna show you guys a quick little video. But pretty much it was pretty active.
There's me. Yeah, that was just so
pretty
awesome.
much.
We made so many friends out there. It was so much fun. Much fun.
That was pretty much the highlight. Every time I see that video, I love it. That video just gives me so much life. Like, that was one of the. I love Yankees Red Sox games, but that one had to be like on my top tier. Like, that was the first time me and you have ever been to a Red Sox game together. Like, that was so much fun. I don't think anything will beat that. Besides Astros next season.
Oh boy, we're coming for the Astros yet again. You think we forgot? Hell no. We're coming for the Astros. But that was easily the most fun I ever had. One of the most fun times I've had at a game. Definitely. That was so much fun. I feel like every time we go to a game, I come back and I say, that was easily the most fun time I had at Yankee Stadium. I feel like every time we go, we just have another most fun time. Like, it's just awesome because we made so many friends in the bleachers. Some of the people remembered us from last time. It was just a great time. I mean, everyone was going crazy when the Yankees were scoring runs. The Yankees made it an awesome comeback. And then in the night, technically it was the seventh inning because it was a doubleheader. Loizaga was dealing with some issues. He couldn't find the zone. He had bases loaded. He works out the jam. That place was going crazy. People were throwing confetti in the air. Check out the vlog when you guys get a chance, because that was easily the most fun vlog we ever filmed. That was one of the most fun days we had at Yankee Stadium. But let's take a quick run through the Twins series. You guys all know what happened, but the game one on Thursday, the Yankees won 7-5. Game two, we won 10-2, and yesterday, we won 7-1. But Brandon, one last topic before we go. What do we think about Josh Donaldson and his comments?
Josh Donaldson is just
hilarious.
Josh Donaldson is he's just really salty that he can't hit Garrett Cole and wants to make up every excuse. And he's like, oh, I'm going to go tell Robert Manfred to investigate Garrett Cole or whatever. Shut up, Josh Donaldson. You can't hit. You're washed up, and you're mad that your Twins keep losing to the Yankees every single series you guys play. Since how many freaking seasons now? It's hysterical.
Since 2017, the Yankees, I believe, I read this, are 15-1 at home against the Twins, including playoff games. And take a guess of the one game we lost. I was there, and I watched us lose to the Twins. It wasn't fun, but we lost to the Twins. That was the one loss out of those 16 games I had to witness. But the funny stat I like to bring up here is Josh Donaldson my good friend Gabe tweeted this out on Twitter. Josh Donaldson is 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts against Garrett Cole after Josh Donaldson was running his mouth, talking crap in the media. That's all I have to say about that. So Josh, and I believe career-wise, Josh Donaldson's 0 for 12 with 7 Ks against Garrett Cole. So Josh Donaldson, just give it up already. Garrett Cole is your daddy. We were seeing Donaldson got caught looking twice yesterday on strike 3 calls, and you see him crying to the umpire. You look it on TV, clearly in the zone. I think Josh Donaldson, he's just a little bit salty, just a little bit salty, just a little bit salty. And you know what he could do with all that salt? Go to McDonald's across the street from Yankee Stadium and place it on some French fries. Because Josh Donaldson, he sucks. He's washed up. He's overrated. And he likes to talk. He likes to run his mouth. But I think that essentially wraps up episode 33 of the Four Line. This was a fun episode. If you guys enjoyed,
the next video that you guys will get will be another 2 vlogs, not just 1 but 2, coming out in 2 weeks. We will be at the September 5th against the Baltimore Orioles and the September 6th against the Toronto Blue Jays. Both at Yankee Stadium, both 1 o'clock games, section 203. Don't forget it.
Come on out. Come on out. Come say hi. Come say what's up. But also, we got some podcast. We'll probably get another podcast or 2 in before then. And we also got the highly anticipated hat collection video.
Oh, yes.
Soon, where we haven't showed our hat collections in a while, but we had
obviously
our hat collections.
Mine has grown a lot.
It's in the back there. Mine has grown a lot too. You see them on the bed over there. We got quite a lot of Yankee hats now. So we'll show you guys all those in a separate video. We want to do that one in person so we could show you guys all the hats.
Yep.
But yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun video. But if you guys enjoyed this podcast episode, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Make sure you check out the vlog. The link will be in the description. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this, do all that. Share this with your friends. Go Yankees. Tell your dog to watch it. Show it to your mom. Whatever you want to do. We're trying to grow the audience. Website coming real soon. But I think that wraps everything up. But signing off, it's CJ.
It's your amigo Brandon. Have a great day, people. And let's go.
Let's go.
Yankees.
Yankees. Let's go.